So first of all, I guess I want to introduce myself, Fenix and Mario, FenixLAX. To my left, you're right, I have Oscar Dominguez, Executive Director and founder of the El Salvador Community Corridor. Nice to see you again, brother.
Nice to see you, Mario. Thank you for coming.
No doubt.
To your house.
Absolutely. I guess one of the main things I wanted to start off on real quick was just your involvement, and I know you met me when I was just a young executive assistant, and just your growth. Maybe you could speak on and let people know a little bit of our history, or what do you remember from meeting me as just a little executive assistant to now basically trying to start my own company and being in partnership with your organization and HNDP Los Angeles.
I remember a couple of years ago when Pico Union Member of Council, I saw a young Mario right there, helping the community, caring for the community, trying to make changes in the community, and that's what it's all about, For us, it's an honor because, young people like you, it's what our community, new leadership, the future is the next generation. So, for us, also knowing that, you come from your parents are from El Salvador, that's another A+ to what we're accomplishing, because what we have been able to accomplish in this area on Vermont Boulevard between 11th Street to Allen is created El Salvador Corridor towns. So with the idea of rescue our identity and with the idea of also finding talent on the next generation, and also embracing the whole community, no matter what communities are around Pico Union. We love to work with everybody, showing our culture, and at the same time empower people that don't have any dreams, that for some reason, the system, the school system, burn them down with no hope. So we want to show them that there's hope and there's dreams that they can accomplish. So here at the El Salvador Corridor office, our main idea is to empower people on any level, any culture, any group. Because we believe that as a human people, we deserve a better life. We deserve dignity and respect. So that's what we're doing now. We want to create more, cultural events here, more, business events, and partner with other communities and other organizations. So now that you're coming to our area and to kick off your first big event, it's great. It's what's the purpose of our organization: help people like you excel.
Absolutely. I think before we go on and speak about ARTWARS, I want to let for the people that don't know what El Salvador Community Corridor has been able to do throughout the years. If you could speak on a few of the events that you guys host, a few of the events you're a part of, and what's coming up in the future for this community and with your organization.
Yes, well, this year, we always have a business Hispanic seminar, and it's going to happen on October 12th. It's called Feria Hispana Latin Dollar. Because we believe that as Latinos, not only we have the power to vote, but also we carry $1 in our pocket.
Yeah.
And with $1 in our pocket, we can show the world that, we can do so many stuff, no matter if we have papers, no matter if we don't have papers. So we want to show the world that we have the Latin dollar in our pocket. So we're coming with this business, fair on October the 12th, which is the day of the Raza, the Día de la Raza.
Yeah.
So something real nice is going to happen at the LA Chamber, big philanthropic. We want to invite the community and entrepreneurs, people that want to support the Latin dollar. And then on November, we also are putting together the first Central American International Film Festival with the idea of finding new talent. And definitely through that we want to present art, and show the world that communities like this, there's a lot of talented people.
Absolutely.
Like you, Mark.
Absolutely. One last thing, Oscar, if you could speak on what has been the most enjoyable part about being the head of this organization? Like, what have you enjoyed the most, or what's one turnaround that you can say like, wow, like this one's going down in the books?
Well, the thing that I enjoy the most is to empower people, to see people that they didn't have no hope, and now I see them achieving different stuff. To me, that's you know, my biggest rewards. You know, because at the end of the day, you know, nothing can, you know, really happen if people don't excel. So to me, that's what makes me happy, and that's what I enjoy doing. And I think the reason we are in this world, it's not just because we want to come, you know, and live. We're here to create a better world.
Create a better world, yeah.
You know, and that's what I enjoy doing.
Love it, brother. I love it. Well, I guess now I'll touch down on ARTWARS. One of the main things when I was thinking about this event, I was thinking, okay, ARTWARS. Artistically, I've been able to be a part of a lot of amazing projects, and when I was thinking about it, okay, where do I host this? Where does ARTWARS live? Where can it, you know, be planted and grow little by little? And you know, just the energy every time I come over here, as far as guidance and mentorship, it's always one of a kind. It's always, I don't feel like rushed out of here. There's been moments where I've came in here with like ideas like, Oscar, let's do this, let's do that, and every time I've came here, you sat me down and took the time. Like, I think one of the things, every time I've came in here, now when I think about it, it's like, I imagine myself like this young bull, like coming in like, I have this, I want to do that, I want to do this. But every time I came in here, it was always genuine. Every time the reactions that I would see from you were of a father-like personality, like, okay, you know, so you would always super question me into it, like, okay, go, how about this, or how about that, did you think about this angle? And that's why I thought, you know, ARTWARS would be a great fit for not only this organization, but this location to grow together. A lot of people might not know this, but my family is Salvadorian, and I felt the need to connect back to my heritage. One of the main things, my Spanish is a little broken, you know, most of the words that I use are kind of like Spanish slang, like como estamos, you know, stuff like that, you know, the generic stuff, but, you know, so it's a little different when you're in this, you know, a community that has every culture represented here in Pico Union. So I just think about it like, wow, you know, like it needs to happen here. We're right on Vermont in between Washington and Venice, and ARTWARS is an art festival and art platform for artists of all types, from composers, from DJs to live artists. So I said, you know what, like with the Salvadorian Corridor already existing, it's only right for me to bring it back to my roots. I wanted to ask you, what made you say, okay, you know, this is a project I want to take on with the corridor? Like, what attracted you to the project?
Well, it's, you know, it has to deal with seeing, you know, being part of this community for a long time. You know, and I think your leadership, Mario, you know, is something very unique because, you know, you care for that community. You're somebody that, you know, see the youth, see what's going on, and you're humble enough to, you know, meditate and see, hey, how, you know, what can you do, you know? And I've seen you, you know, grow, you know, through the challenge, you know. Like, you know, we all have challenges in life, you know, and it's the main thing is overcome, you know. So for me, it's an honor, it's a pleasure for, you know, to connect with you and, you know, make you be part of something that it's, at the end of the day, this is part of the next generation, you know. And I think it's, you know, what you do is something needed. You know, it's a lot of, you know, need for the youth to learn art and to have, you know, role models. You're a role model to the youth, so definitely, there's no question about, you know, supporting all the way, you know, and whatever we can do, you know, because, see, I didn't have it when I came to this country. I never had a mentor, you know. I never had somebody, so, you know, I was, you know, so for me, you know, supporting and mentoring a lot of the people, to me, that's key. That's a key factor. It's like, why are we gonna die with our knowledge if we don't pass it away, you know?
That's right.
It's better just to pass it away, you know, that way, you know, it's, you know, our souls grow to a different level, you know?
Absolutely,
So,
absolutely.
You're the key, Mark.
Yeah, man, and just to piggyback off what you just said, I think one of the main reasons that keeps me energized and keeps me wanting to, you know, not only grow my brand, but grow as a family with the corridor is the energy you bring to it. I always say, you know, the reason why I'm here today is because I've been able to stand on, you know, great people like yourself, their shoulder, and been able to watch. You know, every time here, it's coming to learn, it's coming to take information and recycling that information. I think one of the things that has been extinct in this neighborhood is the big homie. I think when we hear in the street, like, oh yeah, that's my big homie, The word big homie means somebody that's looking out for you and taking care of you. And most of the big homies that are still around don't do that anymore. They get a little piece of something and they hide it away. I think one of the things that you showed me was that the information is universal. Once you get that information, you're just supposed to put it back out. That's where it lives. It lives in the universe. And just through those words, man, Oscar, like, you don't know how much it means to me being sitting here next to you, knowing that you're one of the main founders and you had this great vision that one day Vermont would be known as a Salvadorian Corridor, and just that energy, every time I come in here, I always say like, man, I want the energy to rub off on me, man. So hopefully ARTWARS one day is a multi-million-dollar corporation and I could just continue to give back and one day be in your situation and have the next Fenix Mario in my city. I want to thank you for that.
Excellent. I want to see you reach to the top. Let's get $1 million happen so that you start buying buildings here and developing and giving back to the community. I also want to congratulate HNDP.LA and William Correas for being here and helping us and united with Boyle Heights. So thank you, William.
Always. Salute HNDP.LA, family as always, we're always out here. You know what it is, reporting live, FenixLAX. We're at the Salvadorian Corridor chilling with the main boss, son. The boss right here, executive director and founder of the Salvadorian Corridor, the man of the hour, Oscar Dominguez, HNDP.LA. Salute one time, Salvadorian Corridor, we're here to win. Hard work and dedication pays off, sons. Hard work and dedication pays off. You want to have fun or you want to win? Ask yourself that question. Peace.